Hello everyone, it's Andy Glenn here from Sharks TV. Welcome you all to another signing interview. And tonight, I'm delighted, it's Olivier Arseneau. Olivier, you've signed for the Sharks for another 2 years. That's fantastic news.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And I'm excited for another 2 years.
Why for another 2 years? What is it about the Sharks that you kind of seem to let go?
Well, I got two answers for you. One's non-hockey. The Tour de France in 2027 starts in Edinburgh, and I'm planning on being there for it. And the hockey answer is I've already spent 2 years here. We've struggled for 2 years, but outside the actual results, I'm enjoying it a lot. I love the club, the team, our teammates, our fans, so decided why not stay for another 2.
Well, it's absolutely great news. You're immensely popular with the Sharks fans, as I'm sure you know. They'll be delighted to have this news. It's big news in what is a big season for us coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's year 3 being in this league. A lot of noise around the team, and I believe that the group inside the dressing room at the end of last season kind of felt like we really fell short in that last weekend. And I mean, it was the same thing the year before. We just feel like we fell short. So I think it's just a group of guys who have that much more confidence, 3 or 2 years under their belt playing in this league can make a difference for next year.
One of the things that was noticeable about this season is the D. You were playing pretty much 30 minutes every game. We playing with 5D for most of the season. That's got to take a toll over the number of games that we play.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. As a player, you never want to get your ice time taken away from you. But if we had a 6D that was in our lineup consistent, because we all know what happened during the year with one of our teammates, if you have a 6D, then you can have a coach that can take away ice time from you, because you're never going to be, as a player, going on the ice, going for your next shift, thinking like, oh, I should sit this shift out because I'm tired. Yeah. And then you also don't want to tell yourself you're tired, but by game 40, it's a long season. You kind of don't think you're tired, but yeah, it can be seen by a coach or whatnot.
So, yeah, by playing you less, you maybe don't want to play less, but we get the best Olivier Arseneau maybe by having that 6D. So who knows what the team's going to look like, but that's obviously something that Sharks fans should be looking out for. Yeah,
no, I agree. I think you play less minutes and you give your 100% for those 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever it may be.
I guess that's not just D, it's the same for every player, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it comes down to the goalie, defense, forwards. It's load management.
Absolutely. No, that's really interesting. What was the highlight for you this past season?
The highlight for me? Wow. That's a tough one. I think there's not one game particularly in my head. Of course, you have like Kyle's Michigan goal, but I think it's just all the wins that we get seems like such an uplifting moment for a group, especially when you beat a top 3 team in our league. Yeah. And it just shows that we are right there. And it sounds redundant because I feel like every player said that all year. We're right there. But it just, every single win that you take in and just feels really good.
I think that's a really interesting point. I mean, I think as fans, as people who are involved with the club, when we win, we absolutely win as a group of individuals. That it's everyone. I know you guys in the dressing room will say it's a band of brothers and you guys win, but the whole town, the whole place is lifted. And when we don't win, everybody feels that down as well.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. When you started on a losing streak, you want to start pointing fingers, and that's where the test of character comes in play. But yeah, just those wins this year, it just feels so uplifting, and you're laughing and you recall the game in some plays, and it just makes everything better.
Yeah, we're totally invested in this as a group of fans and as a group of players. Well, we're only keeping these re-signing interviews to 5 minutes, so we've not got huge amounts of time. But what are you looking forward to most for next season?
Right now, I would say it's to get back on the ice, especially our first home game. From what I understand, it's going to take a while, but looking forward to that first home game, get the season started, and I'm as in the dark as anyone else. I don't know what my team's looking like next year, but I'm sure it's going to be a really good team.
Well, it's going to be a really good team because you're in it, and Sharks fans will be delighted that you are here and you've committed for the next 2 years. It's a big news. It's a big weight off everybody's mind because you're so popular, as I'm sure you know. Before we go, would you like to say a message to the Sharks fans and the Olivier Arseneau fans that are watching?
Sure. Hey, Sharks fans. I know the last 2 seasons have been tough, but I think as a new club in this league, the 3rd year, we have to make a push. I think everyone has to prove themselves, but it's been pretty amazing to see you guys come to every single home game and away games. And to all of you, enjoy your summer, and we'll see you on the ice next season.
Well, thank you, Olivier, for that, and thank you for joining me today. But most of all, thank you to everyone who's tuned in to watch. This is Andy Glenn saying cheerio.